What's happening? Okay, so today is the second week of the program, so I'm going back into advanced workout 1. Now the only difference today is that I'm actually going to split the session up because I've been invited to train with my very good friend Dan Lawrence later on, so we're going to do the upper body portion of the workout later on with him. So now I'm going to do my front squats, my reverse lunge step up. So I'm still sticking to the program, but I'm actually splitting it up for today's session. This gives you a real good indication as well for those of you who are short on time of how to actually incorporate shorter sessions to fit in with your day. So say that you can work out for only 10, 15, 20 minutes in the morning and then have 40 minutes, half an hour in the afternoon. This is a perfect way to split up the workout, to still get the work in, make it beneficial to you and to your goals of increasing size and strength, but to make it actually fit into your day. So let's say you get up extra early just to make sure you can get your squats and your lunges in, and then you can go to work, do your day job, and then later on in the evening before you head home you've got half an hour just to fit the upper body stuff in. That's absolutely fine. You're still doing the same work in the day, but you're just splitting the program up to fit in with your schedule. So hopefully today's blog will actually show you how to do that. So we're going to start with the 2 ramp up sets of 6 front squats and then 3 working sets of 6, and I'm looking to beat my weight from last week. The front squats felt relatively good on my elbow, so looking just to increase, I think, by 2.5 kilos today for the 3 working sets. Then I'll go into the 6 reps on each leg of the deficit reverse lunges, and again I'm going to look to increase the weight on those, keep the reps at 6 of each because they felt okay, and again I'm going up 2.5 kilos on each of the dumbbells for those. So very, very simple but very efficient way to keep you on a linear program of improving. So you're just either looking to improve the weight that you're lifting for the set amount of reps, or you're looking to improve your form, which is also a way to improve and keep progressing. And once you get comfortable and your form is better, then you can look to increase the weight. So this is, as I said, foundational workout number 1, and it's the second week that I've been doing this. So 2 sets of warm-up sets on front squats and then 3 working sets of 6. But first, warm up 5 minutes on my good friend the Airdyne.
Fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again. Fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again. I see fire in your eyes again. Always been no worry.
So when you're doing the front squats, the main aim is to try and keep your elbows up nice and high. That keeps your spine in line and your core engaged. If you can't do that, you can go over the bar like this. Again, if you watch on my YouTube, if you go to the barbell exercises, there's tips in there of how to perfect the back squat. But what I tend to do when I start to struggle is I'll flex like this, which means I've lost tension through my back, so I'm not strong, I'm not straight. So I've got to make sure that I maintain a nice strong core, a nice strong back, give the bar a good platform to balance on, and then I can squat properly like that. I usually lose the front squat not from the strength of my legs but from my posture collapsing. So areas to work on, film yourself, make sure your technique is spot on, and then you can build the weight as and when you're perfecting your technique.
From back when I remember, now we stand together. Always been a warrior, ready here whenever, wanting this forever. Always been.
So really pleased how front squats went. I actually increased by 10 kilos on my 6 reps today, only because I'm not working that circuit format. Next week when I do this workout, I'll show you how to focus on your front squat to increase your strength as well as working the rest of the program, so tune in for that next week. But now we move on to deficit reverse lunges, so 6 on each leg, then a minute's rest, 6 on each leg, minute rest, 6 on each leg. So that'll be 3 sets of 6 on each leg with a minute rest in between. For those reverse lunges. Little tip is to make sure that you're keeping your front leg, or your front knee rather, directly over your ankle. That allows you to push back up from the lunge through your heel, which should be connected to the floor all the way through. If you're going onto your toes, you increase the chances of a knee injury because your knee's shooting forwards. So you want to try and keep that right angle at the knee joint directly over your ankle of your front leg, like that. The back leg will obviously work to a right angle as well. Just touch the floor and then squeeze back through. But this front leg shouldn't be shearing forwards. It should be staying over your ankle. That keeps your trunk nice and upright, and it involves your glutes as well as your quads. If you get that right, then the exercise becomes a lot more efficient and a lot better at stimulating your quads, your glutes and your hamstrings, so you get more bang for your buck with the exercise. So that's the lower part of today's workout done. So actually did 3 warm-up sets on front squats, 3 working sets, which went really well, happy with that, and then 3 sets, because you're already warm, just 3 sets, no warm-up sets of reverse lunges. Lower body done, get out the gym, go rest, eat, work. Going back to the gym later to work out my upper body, which will be a push and a pull. I think Dan is going to lead the session, which I'm looking forward to. So we'll record that and let you know what we do there as well. But it gives you an idea of how to split your workout up. Lower body in the morning, upper body in the evening, or vice versa. Just use your time wisely. So we just arrived in Kensington, about to go work out in Equinox Gym, and Dan's just getting his pre-workout on board. Ready to roll? He's obviously worried about the session with me, so he has to get a little bit hyped. I'm not having anything because I don't need it. Like, it is what it is. But we are on Dan's commands for the workout. He's going to lead the session, and obviously we're going to record it as we go and talk you through everything. Very, very knowledgeable bloke. So take your notepad out of your bag now and get ready for the session that we're about to do.
Just counteracting that forward-leaning posture. Obviously everything in the Western world these days is right in front of us. We just really want to open up. So just going to go with thoracic extensions. We're looking at 4 repetitions on 3 separate points of the spine. Start relatively low, keeping the bum down, hug yourself, keep your chin tucked in. We don't want to extend through the cervical spine. And just very small motions, just promoting movement through relaxing the spine. 4 repetitions there. Roll down ever so slightly. 4 repetitions there. Finally, just between the shoulder blades, you can extend the arms, and this one just really help with overhead positioning. As Adam will tell you, if you can't extend through your thoracic spine, should you really go overhead pressing? Are you struggling to get that bar on your back for squats? Find your right. Okay, so it's just an area just to kind of really open up and address.
So Dan's just going through some activation stuff before we hit our upper body workout. So just getting his scapula nice and good retraction, elbows nice and high, torso nice and still, perfect. Six plyometric press-ups. 6 inverted rows. Just pre-potentiation stuff, so getting your body warm, like we do in the ramp-up sets. We're going on to bench press and pull-up straight after this for 5 sets of 5 on each. So these are just getting mind to muscle for what we're about to do.
Adam just working through some potentiation drills just to fire everything up before we do our heavy lifting. Just really get those fast twitch muscle fibers going. So done the press, we're now working through the pull. Just really get that upper back firing. Awesome bodyweight exercise, not really going to tax him neurally, not really going to tax his muscles too much either, but just really fires everything up before we lift.
So we just got back from the gym today and training with Dan. Unfortunately, we weren't allowed to film in the gym during the workout, so that's why you see the start of the workout and then a few little secret bits of filming which I did, which we weren't supposed to, but we're gutted. We had some really good content for you. It was actually an amazing session, and we're both gutted that we weren't able to put that onto film and then put it onto the blog. But I'll talk you through what we did. So after we warmed up, which you saw, which was with 15 reps of face pulls on the cable and then 15 band pull aparts, we did 2 rounds of those, you go, I go. We did 2 activation sets of 6 plyometric press ups and 6 ring rows, before then moving on to 5 sets of 5 reps on bench press and then weighted pull ups, looking to increase the amount of weight that you're lifting each set on either of those, but still hitting 5 reps. We then moved on to 4 sets of 10 reps of each, which was incline dumbbell press and a lat pull down variation on the machine, which I videoed so you can see that. And then we went on to a 1 arm chest press and a 1 arm row. Again, left arm, I would do 10 reps of the chest press, 10 rows, and then Dan would do his left arm, then I would do my right arm, Dan would do his right arm, then I'd go back to my left. So we did 2 sets on each side of the body with those, and then we finished with tricep dips, as many reps as possible, and preacher curls, again 10 reps of each. This time it was I chased Dan down, so he'd do his dips, I'd do my dips, he'd do his preacher curls, I'd do my preacher curls, and we just did 2 sets of that. So it was a really good upper body push and pull session. Dan obviously designed it, it was within his program, slightly outside of what I would do in my program currently, but that brings me to my next point of, do not be afraid to go and train with other people. You will absorb a lot of information from them, especially if they're good trainers, and you will learn how to properly contract muscles. Even me as a trainer, I've been a personal trainer now for 10 years, I've been training clients, I own my own gym, etc, etc, but I still love to go and train with people who I respect within the industry and people who have a lot of information to share. So don't be afraid to go outside of your comfort zone and train with people who you really respect and that can make you better at what you do and at how you perform.